I become millionaire or billionaire, that is only progress. This is physical level. There is mental level progress. So physically, if I get something physically, there is limited progress in here because everything is limited. Intellectually, today, you all are studying hard, to pass the exam, and after passing the exams, when you go to, if you want to do PhD or you want to do jobs, and then I also don't remember what I studied in my high school now. So you same thing with all of us because we don't remember. So because our cranium is small, so we cannot get everything. So what happens? What happens? In meditation, we unload, we take out, we clean our mind. Whatever in reaction, every action has a reaction. Newton's law is that and that is accumulated in our mind. So whatever we have done. So meditation helps to to remove all this negativity and bring the positivity in mind. So mental happiness and spiritual progress. What is the spiritual progress? And that progress is we want unlimited. So that object we can get through unlimited object, unlimited happiness we can get. So progressive utilization theory. So this is utilization, maximum utilization, talking about maximum utilization of resources, wealth. Like whatever we have here, water, air, like solar energy we can produce, and locally, and that should be decentralized economic planning. All this is talking about. So I was impressed because not only talking about individuals, progress, but talking about collective welfare. So, and then I was, I studied some of books and I found that, I got the solution for that. Today what is happening, you are all, studying business, economics, all this. So there are two theories, capitalism and communism. And communism talked about Marxism came out of reaction of capitalism. So it is reactionary theory also. And told that religion is opium, all this, and according to Marx, and equal distribution of wealth. But Prout is telling diversity is the law of nature. 5 fingers not equal. We cannot equally distribute everyone same thing because if farmers need tractors and farming equipment, and we should keep them. And then doctors need aeroplane because they are meritorious people, qualified people. They need those things. We cannot give everybody aeroplane because this is the so. What is the means? That is the rational distribution of wealth. There should be rational, not equal. So Prout is talking about and decentralized economic planning. What is happening today? All the planning is coming from from the capital, not here. So we know, all people here, locally people knows what we should do for the progress of Detroit. So, and the decentralized economic planning should be there. Local people, what happens, they are producing, lot of things, and after that it is, they are not getting, and then middlemen, they are getting the benefit. So that should not be middlemen. So Prout is based on spirituality, because if I love myself, I should also love others. That is the spirituality. If I care about myself, I should care about others. Universal in spirit, original in approach. We should be universally one. We are all human beings. We are all brothers and sisters. So our concept is that there is Supreme Father, is Supreme Consciousness is our Father, and nature is our mother, and whole universe is our motherland. So we should try to take care. If like there is any disease in one place like plague or some kinds of disease, then other people will be affected also. So what is happening in the system? Some people they have this lot, but they should we also share together because collectively, and that with then we can get progress in the physical field. So and ancient people, they used to do. So that's why cooperative came, and the cooperative. What is happening, just like, what is the reason for accumulation of wealth? People, because I also sometimes think, oh, what I have to do, we have to pay insurance, we have to pay cars, these bills, that bills. So for that we need job, So what Proud is telling, there should be subjective approach through objective adjustment. We should be in the world. We need house. We need, means everything, whatever, minimum necessity. And then we also need something more, because so that is called the subjective approach. Means our goal is to achieve that happiness. Objective adjustment in this world we can adjust. So there are many philosophers that they came in India and they said, oh no, we should go to mountains and do only meditation. So this is not correct approach, because even in jungle, even in forest, we need food. So we have to do service.
Somehow, and I translate this as how the Jesuits are in the world working, in their universities and their schools. They're not just in hermetic retreat. This is a society of helpers that are teachers engaged in service on a global basis. They feel that there should be a third choice for mankind. Mankind has perhaps rejected communism with its negative aspects. That has fallen by the wayside, but they believe there's something after capitalism that will be some kind of a balance that will not be absolute egalitarianism, but that we are in the century headed toward a post-capitalist rebalancing, like balancing tires in a car. And there's a phrase the World Future Society uses, think globally, but act locally. So that if we were more self-sufficient and we did more cooperative business, we would support each other more comfortably with not as much severe competition. We could balance competition with cooperation. So that some of these trends might pop up toward 2030, 2050, in this century, in the time of your children and grandchildren. I'm going to just say one phrase that you can, again, just jot this down. It might be a way to simplify a lot of suggestions being put in front of you real quick here on a Friday night. Only when we get better will the world get better. How's that for a starting point along with what grabs you here? Only when we get better will the world get better. When you do some more emotional self-healing, you might be a better partner, a better lover, a better parent, a better neighbor, a better business leader, a better team leader, a better professional. So that is a life's journey, a challenge that we aren't, including that sometimes in the total package. Of course we want to have a Porsche, I guess, in the stuff that's out there. Remember the story of stuff? We're not trying to say we can make a 180 turn here, but we want to keep our mental health and our emotional health so that maybe we could recover our soul. Maybe we could discover an aspect of our innate spirituality. And some people have got it already within reach, but other people have been rushed along so fast that they can't find it. They're not sure they have a soul or a heart. Like Tin Woodsman in The Wizard of Oz, he didn't think he had a heart, but he did. And the Scarecrow didn't think he had a brain, but he did, right? And the Cowardly Lion didn't think he could ever be brave, but he was. And the person who wrote The Wizard of Oz was a theosophist. And he thought that each of us had in our inner psyche a cowardly lion that was scared of the life and scared of the world, a scaredy cat. Cowardly lion is in our psyche. And within our psyche is the belief we don't have a heart.